Ladies and gents, Dollar Shot Caller here, coming to you with a new video. I know it's been a while, but I had a lot of stuff going on. I'm in the military, went back to the States, visited family, came back.
These legs weren't made for walking.
Now I'm in quarantine. But anyways, as you can tell, we didn't get a full squad in this first game. And also, this is going to be like a informative video. I've never done one before, so if you'd like to comment down below, let me know how it is, and I'll do more. But this is a ranked game, unfortunately, and we're starting off with 2. Sometimes I leave these. This is actually one of my first games, so I was like, we'll give it a shot. Why not? So we're landing here, and when you're first landing, you always want to listen for another team. Usually I look around. I didn't this time. And there's the queue for another team landing. So she's engaging. I've got 2 Evas. I kind of want a better gun. Get one. Now I cannot stress enough, at close range, do not aim with the flatline. The reason why is because it's more accurate at hip fire. You will hit more shots at close range. He's engaging. I get hit from the right. So I've got the idea that there's a team to our right. Help her out. Clear that first guy out. She's got time to loot. I've got time to heal. Still fighting going on to the right towards market, so we're not really worried about it right now. And there's the queue for another team landing in. 9 times out of 10, they're gonna land up top on that tower to get the high ground and to be able to see everywhere, to know where everyone is. Again, we're only a team of 2, so we need to stay together, we need to push together. Right now she's getting a little bit more loot, that's fine, I've got cover, I'm hidden, they don't know where I'm at. I hear footsteps, and I hear them get the crafting materials, so I go out for a peek. They hit me up top. I hear footsteps behind me, try to get off a shield cell. Hit fire. See what I mean? Flatline is becoming my favorite gun. It is a beast. I see him peek a little bit right here. I do some damage. She sees the damage. And she pushes. I don't know she's pushing. She did not ping. She did not let me know. But it's all good. I go with her. Once I heard her put down her L1. She downs him, which is good. But he's crawling, which means he has another teammate or a gold knockdown shield. It was a gold knockdown shield.
Good job, compadres. Reloading.
I hear footsteps. I know they're coming again. Hit fire. Give her time to heal. I gotta give her cover. Hit fire. Push down her L1 to get the high ground because we don't know where the third is. And now we do. Now see, he's got a revolt right there. He's going for the res. I shoot enough to get him back, and I know where he's gonna spawn back. Hit fire. See what I mean? Close range hit fire. Started to get pushed by another team here. Now, shooting at a down angle is very hard. That's why I dropped. But it was actually a bad move on my part just because I didn't know where the other teammates were. And they turned out right behind me. Just a bad situation. I was able to get out of there. And now she's getting out of there. Which turns out good. I should be healing right now, not looting. I was hoping for like a white shield. Or blue shield or something. No luck. Now I didn't hear footsteps, I heard the trap. And somehow he got up here. Which is a good push on him. And he throws a trap. Also, smart move. Slow me down. But I have to get out of there. That is a terrible position and they would have killed me right then and there. She's already down. Now I know most likely they're gonna thirst her. But I mean, I'm no good in a fight right now because one, I had low ground, two, I was half health and half shield. Nothing I could do in that situation except for run. Now, you always want to be a good teammate though. You always want to go back and get those banners. You're gonna get those people who leave the game. Fortunately, in ranked, they can't leave the game until they time out once they die. So I've got time to go get her banner back. Now there's a res station here and there's a res station up closer to her box so she could loot her box. And I was debating on which one I wanted to do if I were able to get her. Now I know they're guarding her box, so that's why I'm crouched and I'm walking slowly. I've got time to get to her box. Then I hear gunshots. I know they're in another fight with another team. So now is the time that I push and get that banner.
Should head to the beacon.
Now I chose the bottom one because the res station up there, it was too close to them. Yes, it's closer to her box and she could get her stuff back, but if they see a res, somebody's gonna push it. Somebody could push this one also, but they're further away. It gives her more time to get something. Now I wound up giving her my R301 so she would have a gun. Now, in my mind, this is the same team that downed her and killed her. So, they still have 3. Until I have confirmation that they don't have 3, in my mind, they have 3. Now, I throw that thermite so they can't push her without going through the fire. We need to get back and get some high ground, and this is what happened. Luckily, he threw his bubble shield and left me cover to res her and get her what she needed. Cracked the first one. They recently just got out of a fight, so I know they're possibly weak. Now, they made a mistake throwing all their ults right here. I see the high ground, I take it. And she was already up here, I need to get with my teammate anyway. Now I hear healing to my left. I don't mean to drop here. It just happened. But I still have cover. So I know there's one to my left. And I hear footsteps down there. Turns out she was further. It sounded closer. Pop a bat. But now I know where 2 of them are. I don't know where the third one is. Now she's almost dead. And I need her to stay alive. So I get his attention. I hear the footsteps on my left. I lose this fight. I have a stealth res. I hear footsteps behind me. Now I'm banking on her to keep in this fight. Because they're not going to worry about thirsting me while somebody's shooting them. I hear footsteps coming. Somebody is coming. Now what I should have done was go in that gold box and get the shield and shield spot. I did not. I popped a bat. I should be in this fight right now with a full shield. But we wind up getting the win, and it all works out. So now, we were just playing pubs, not ranked. So you start off with a Mozambique. I had no chance to get a gun. It was too many teams here. So I just try to help my team out as much as possible. Cause as much damage before you go down, if possible. Now, that was just poor aim on my part, but now there's a nade right there, so I can't get up there with her. So I get my own nade, so I can back them up some. And I hit him with it, so I know he's gonna run. Plus, it's a grenade. They're gonna run, so they don't take damage. I hear healing to my left. Turns out he was on top. I just saw him drop. So now he's solo. We can push him as a team. I did this just in case he was pre-aiming. You loot really fast. Now we hear the res. I'm trying to push that. I'm not trying to deal with the rest of this guy's team. And I hear footsteps to my left up there. So I know there's another team after this one. Now, I downed the lifeline. This is the one that got res. Down her, hit fire, close range. Try to do as much damage while I'm in the air, because when I land, I'm switching over to the flatline. Because the flatline is going to do more damage than a light weapon. I get the finisher because I don't have many shields, and I need a shield for this next team that was behind us.
That was awesome. Don't worry, I'm here. Good work. You're the kill leader. Hells yeah. Half the squads are toast.
Healing up, hold on.
I usually clip out the looting. The only reason why I'm keeping the looting is
Right, 10 seconds. Rings nearby. Get
because the fights are so close to each other. I don't want you to miss the movement, the positioning, the location,
Got the win.
stuff like that. By the way, you're gonna hear my buddy's voice in the background. He was waiting on me. I was waiting on him. So I started a game, and turned out I was doing really good, and I didn't wanna quit. Yeah, I've got 1,000 damage or 800 damage with
I'll
4
wait on you,
kills
dude. That's
already.
fine. That's fine. Go for it. You finish your game, I'll just wait in the lobby.
Now, again, back to being a good teammate. I'm standing right in front of these shields, and she takes them. Don't do that. She's getting pushed, I jump behind this guy. Because I know he's focused on her, I can get behind him, down him, res her.
I'm standing still.
I also heard the sniper in the background, so I know they're at a distance. Nobody that's logical is gonna use a sniper at close range. I heard his footsteps, I just pushed him. Because I saw he was going inside the building, which means I was behind him. We see this res, and we go for it. Because that means there's 2 maximum. The third one is gonna have nothing when they drop except for a Mozambique. Now I hear footsteps to my left after his shooting at him. So he's down.
We got trouble. Really close.
Now I hear footsteps in here. I do as much damage without going down. Heal up. We switch out. They They take the damage. Now I push in with them and do as much damage before I go down. Fortunately, I didn't go down. The only reason why I didn't pop that res right there is because she's a lifeline. She will get them back up. Possibly she was running, but she was one shot. I mean, why not get that one bullet in? We third-partied this from the side. Now we downed one. I only saw 2 people. I did not see a third. So in my mind, there's only one person over here, but just in case he's a god and downs both of them, I'm in the air, I'm behind him, I'm landing behind him.
Ring's close. Got a minute to hit it.
I can get the position. So now we're down to 3 squads. Being as we're down to 3 squads, usually you want to wait for them to fight. Reason being is because once they finish that fight, they're going to be low because they have just taken damage from another team. So they're easier to kill. They go down faster. Now, I keep looking up to the left. Right here. Yeah. In my mind, that's the high ground. So there's a team there, is what I'm thinking. Turns out, there is a team. Now we do some poke damage. We're doing really good. We're having a really great game. And this Pathfinder for some reason wants to push it. I don't know why, because again, there's 3 people up there until you know differently.
Are you an idiot? Stop getting cocky, man.
Yeah, he's been doing good. I've been doing really good, and our third's been good support. He goes down. He got cocky. He was like, "Oh man, we're invincible. We can beat anybody." But they have high ground. You don't want to challenge high ground unless there's another team shooting at that same time. Now, they downed him, and this guy pushed. Being as he pushed, I was waiting for the push. That's why I was sitting here behind the boxes. Now, earlier I laid this jump pad down, but they wouldn't come. I clipped that part out. Now, I pushed this because I know they're down to 2 people. If I can just do as much damage as possible. Hit fire. Hit fire, hit fire, hit fire. It's great. So we finished that squad. Solo guy, he was playing pretty skeevy. And that's the end. So if you like it, I'll do more. Comment down below. Let me know if you like it. And like and subscribe. And we'll catch you later.